We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and the rest of our terrific 2K crew. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us. A look now at the starting lineups brought to you by State Farm. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, when he gets on a roll, it's pretty much over. He can get into that zone where he's knocking down perimeter shots, using that speed and size and the footwork to get anywhere he wants on the court. And when he gets to his spot, if he's knocking his shot down, forget it.
You know, and some guys may...
So if you guys saw my last video, you remember that I did make a huge trade. This trade made waves in the association when I shipped away Dwight Howard for Paul George, who's about to take his first shot as a Laker and sink it, Danny Granger, and 2 first-round picks. So this trade was met with a lot of skepticism. For one, it was people are saying it's unrealistic. But you guys need to realize I do have almost 7,000 subscribers, which I'm incredibly thankful for, and it is very difficult to keep all of you guys happy. Remember, most of you guys wanted Dwight Howard gone, so when I found a good trade for him, you guys were saying it's unrealistic. So obviously, I'm doing my best to keep everyone happy. It's not always going to work out, but just understand that you guys are always in my mind. So the story with this game is, first of all, Danny Granger is going to be dealing with the curse of Shaquille O'Neal, because right over here, it doesn't matter how wide open Granger is, this guy cannot buy a wide open three-point bucket for his life. And that's the frustrating part. So of course we have to change his jersey number as soon as this game is over. Any suggestions on that? Let me know in the comment section. But look at this nasty dunk by Paul George, bringing the boom shakalaka bitch with him from Indiana all the way to LA. Welcome to the team, Paul George. But will he and Kobe Bryant be able to coexist? Let's see from this game. You can see Paul George is going to find Jordan Hill, who's going to give it back to Paul George for a wide open mid-range jumper that's going to teeter around the cup and then eventually go in. Next play, you can see Paul George is running the pick and roll. He finds Danny Granger open for 3. Nope. Jordan Hill gets the rebound. He's going to give it to Peyton Siva. Peyton Siva is going to go back around the perimeter, call for a pick from Jordan Hill. Who's open? Danny Granger for 3. No. So you guys can pretty much see Danny Granger 1 for 5 to begin this game. He is supposed to be the 6th man of this team. Alex Len's going to start at the center position. And of course, they're going to end up getting a 3 over there. We're going to bring Jordan Hill off the bench as well. So let me know what you guys think about my rotation, if I should change it up at all, etc., etc. You can see Kobe Bryant is off to a great start after hitting that West LA fadeaway. Danny Granger for 3 again. No. Danny Granger has been struggling mightily in his debut. Here comes Dion Waiters. Dion Waiters is going to take a pretty bad shot over here. Pau Gasol is going to get a rebound. He's going to pass it out to Peyton Siva, who gives it to Danny Granger, and I'm just thankful he was able to make that one right over there, man. I was getting kind of pissed off. So you can see it's the last possession of the first quarter. We're going to isolate Kobe. I see Peyton Siva wide open, but I know he can't really shoot the 3, so I'm just going to drive this in with the Black Mamba to complete his near perfect, well, no, his perfect first quarter. He's a perfect 100% from the field. Next possession, you can see Alex Len's going to spin off of Anderson Varejao and hit that easy post shot. Now they're going to start double teaming Paul George, and this is where it gets beautiful, because before you were thinking to yourself, yeah, you desperately need, hold on, I thought Danny Granger was about to make his first 3-pointer. So, but before you were thinking to yourself, yeah, you need Dwight Howard in there just to get those double teams so you could kick it out to Kobe, as Otto Porter gets his first points of the game. But now what we are going to do is we're going to have Paul George cause some double teams, Kobe Bryant causing some double teams. Hopefully I could develop Paul George's post game a little bit more, and that is going to get us our double teams and our wide open looks. So right over here, Kobe's being double teamed. We're going to find Jordan Hill wide open inside. Although that was a little bit of an off balance layup, it still is working out really well. Again, we isolate Kobe. Who's wide open this time? Kobe's just going to drive it in easily. Those defenders have nothing on the Black Mamba. Next possession, we're going to get a screen from Alex Len. The Black Mamba is going to find his teammate, his brand new teammate Paul George, wide open for 3. And that's how we're going to run our offense from now on. Sure, we don't have Dwight Howard, but we're still going to get wide open looks, mainly because of the way we're sharing the ball and the isolations around Kobe Bryant and Paul George. So you can see over here, time's running out. Kobe Bryant finds Paul George for 3 again, and he's going to get that one to go. Way to make a statement, Paul George. So you can see at this point, we're up by 9. We're doing really well. Kobe Bryant's dancing on his opponent over there. He's going to find Paul George. Paul George can't really get anything to go. He's gonna make a beautiful pass to Pau Gasol, who surprisingly is gonna score his first points of the game. Pau Gasol has recently signed a 1-year extension for $3.87 million, and he agreed to come off the bench next year, so that's going to be very interesting. That's going to maintain our cap flexibility. Now the new storyline in terms of contracts and everything is, what is Kobe Bryant going to do? Will he take a pay cut? That's going to be a huge storyline for the rest of the year. We're going to have to see what's going to happen with that. So you can see Paul George is going to try to drive it in inside. He's going to find Jordan Hill, and Jordan Hill's going to easily score those 2 points. We're up by 8. It's the third quarter at this point. Dion Waiters is going to try to drive it in. He has Jody Meeks on him. That is just way too easy. While I was playing this game, I was curious about something, but hold on, look at this beautifully drawn play. Devin Ebanks is going to go around utilizing that perfect screen by, was that Kobe Bryant? That was beautiful right there. But I was wondering something. I saw Otto Porter in a Cavaliers uniform. Personally, I can't say anything yet. I haven't seen Anthony Bennett play. But would you guys have thought that Otto Porter would have been a better fit for the Cleveland Cavaliers than Anthony Bennett? Because Anthony Bennett is getting a lot of Derek Williams comparisons. He was also injured before the draft, so he wasn't able to work out. We aren't sure if he's going to be able to even fit in. He's pretty much a tweener. So I'm not going to go and call him a bad pick because I haven't seen him play yet. I'm saying in terms of need, in terms of what the Cavaliers would want, and the fact that this year's draft was a pretty weak draft, should the Cavaliers have taken Otto Porter instead of Anthony Bennett? That's an interesting one. I'm going to let that one sit with you guys for a little bit. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section as I find Allen Iverson wide open for 3 as he gets his first 3 points in. Next play, you can see Dion Waiters is not really able to get that Euro step to go. I'm going to find my boy Paul George driving easily in transition to get the foul and 1. Beautiful play by Paul George. Next play, I was surprised to see Will Bynum being isolated on Kobe Bryant up until I saw a streaking Alonzo G. Is that Alonzo G? No, that's Tristan Thompson for the alley-oop. Great play by the Cleveland Cavaliers. We have 9 minutes left to go in the fourth, so we just have to maintain this lead if we want to get another W. So you can see Pau Gasol's wide open over here. He was kind of struggling this game. And over here, Kyrie Irving's going to find Will Bynum, who's going to dunk it all over Danny Granger. Danny Granger, I'm going to put you on the trading block if you don't improve soon, man. You're getting dunked on by Will Bynum? Will Bynum, goddammit. Come on. And you can't make your threes either? Come on, Danny Granger. And now look at this. You're influencing Jody Meeks. Now he can't make his wide open threes. Man, Danny Granger, you're turning out to be a Oh, wait, I forgot. Maybe it's the curse of the Shaq jersey number. You know, Shaq did have his jersey retired. He did have his jersey retired, and I don't think Danny Granger got his permission to wear his jersey, so maybe it's that. Next play, you can see Kyrie Irving's going to get Anderson Varejao, excuse me, he's going to get a steal, which is going to lead to a Kyrie Irving bucket. Speaking about Kyrie Irving buckets, he's going to get a foul and 1, and he's pretty much charging up the Cavaliers. The Cavs are still very much in this game after that scoring run, but of course the rookie combination of Peyton Siva and Alex Len. I love that duo right over there. Hopefully I could develop both of them perfectly. I do view Alex Len as our center of the future if he could develop properly. Now over here, you can see they're stepping off of Kobe Bryant. That's going to be his only missed shot of the game. I was kind of bummed out. I'm like, oh, really? You know, like with 3 minutes left in the fourth. But still, 1 missed shot, especially for Kobe Bryant, is pretty freaking good. So you can see at this point, Kobe and Paul George are going to develop some of that chemistry. He's going to alley-oop it, and Paul George is going to slam it down nasty. I think that was off the backboard as well. I wasn't really able to tell. And then you could see Dion Waiters is going to try to get that floater to go. It's not going to be any good. You're going to see a little bit of deja vu over here because we're going to go and do the same thing. Kobe Bryant to Paul George. And that's pretty much going to be the end of this one. You guys, if you like this video and you want to see more association, let me know in the comment section and give this a thumbs up. Besides that, it's your boy, The Flight Mike. And I'm signing out. Back.